Anyway, back again. This whole thing about language and the teabaggers I run into. When somebody comes up to you and says crazy shit like that, what are you supposed to say to them? Are you supposed to say, "Oh well, I personally just don't agree with that. Let me just sit you down and calmly talk about why that's not true," because they're not going to listen to it. They're just going to say, "This person's a liberal idiot," which I'm not a liberal per se. I am on some things, I'm not on others. I hate these PC campus liberal assholes who want to do the same thing, like restrict language. Can't call your waiter a waiter anymore. It's a wait person. Wait person. It's an old Billy Connolly joke. I'll link that in the description. Where you see person-hole covers on the street, stupid shit like that. One person, one vote. It's not one man, one vote. What does it fucking matter? Everybody gets to vote, But anyway, when you run into teabaggers who just say the most insane stuff, or really anybody, what I say personally is, when they say, "Oh, Obama's the Antichrist, he's trying to enslave the white race," I'm like, maybe sit down for like 2 seconds, dude, and use your fucking head. These people are out of their minds. There's a huge disconnect with reality with these people. They are like reality's here, and they're standing on the outside of it, just looking in, and they find it weird, Which is funny because I used to be just like these people. I thought Mexicans were going to take over the country, and Catholicism was dreamed up by Mexicans to enslave white people, and gays cooked up, gays and atheists. Or one of the things I thought when I was a Christian was not all. Here's how I explain it. Not all gays are atheists. Or what I said was, not all faggots are atheists, but we can agree that all atheists are faggots. That was my, stupid bullshit. It's glad that I'm just glad that I woke up and I go, man, what the fuck was I talking about, man? And now I just can't understand these people. They're like, God-given rights. And I saw this one thing on New Left Media, their channel, where this guy was talking to this guy, and the guy's like, "Our rights come directly from God." And he's like, "Well, we have some people in our country who don't believe in God." He's like, see right there. If you remove God, then we have no rights. What fucking logic is that? What the fuck? That's the type of shit I deal with all the time. People like that, or people dumber than that, if that's even possible. I can assure you it is. I've seen it a lot. But to me, I just. You could say I could be more, I could moderate myself more, but why bother? And Paul's ego, he did that famous video. It's like, when people said, if you just moderated yourself and didn't use so many cuss words, you get a whole lot more views, And he basically said it very perfectly, better than I could. I'll link it in the thing just for fun. I'm doing a lot of links today. But anyway. But he said, civil discourse has its place in our society, but is by no means any good to combat these horrible, insane ideas about, what's Sarah Palin's plan for the future of society that does not involve Jesus coming back, She said about the oil spill, well, man can't clean up, so God has to. I'm sure even if God did exist, it's quite apparent that he's not going to clean it up. It's just insane. But anyway, that's the best I could do, and I hope I kept it a little bit clean for her. And if she wants me to do, types of videos on issues, she might come to me and ask me, and then I'll just let y'all know, I might have to clean this up just for her, But, maybe she'll see things a bit differently. How people are usually controlled by language in these weird ways. Either by, first you start with these fucking Christians, can't say this because it's a sin and you'll go to hell, Uh, okay, well, whatever. And then you got these PC campus liberal assholes who are just as bad from a different direction, as George Carlin used to say, who say things like, like, I don't know if anybody ever saw the Hillary Duff commercial, where these two girls are walking along, and they look at a sweater, and the girl's like, what do you think about that? And the one girl goes, oh, that's gay. And Hillary Duff just, whoop, pops into, like materializes out of nothing, just, whoom, just like transports there. And she's like, you can't say that. It's like, oh yeah, whenever I'm looking for a life conundrum, or the answer to a life conundrum, thank you, Hillary Duff, another Dane Cook joke. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with the word gay, Or it's almost this idiotic belief that if you change the word, it'll just somehow change the symptoms. Or, not symptoms, rather. Like, you see this a lot with handicapped people. There's another one. They don't want to be called, like, guys in wheelchairs. They don't want to be called crippled, which, you probably shouldn't anyway, or disabled. Call them handicapped. Well, it doesn't matter what I call you, you're still going to be in a fucking wheelchair, Can't call me, with like, midgets, too, We prefer little people. Like, if you stop saying midget, eventually they're just going to grow taller, Reality does not work like that way, or like that, people. You can't just change a word and then it somehow changes reality. But anyway, that's the best I got. I probably went over on this. I'll have to do it again, but anyway. Peace.